afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dana, master of propaganda, hero of Reich, defender of the fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 on a longer scale between, in the north, Luvnest, Ihitto, fighting for the Wehrmacht, for the Reich, for Deutschland, and the 3rd Panzer Division, with mechanized mobile defense and mechanized assault here. Double grenadiers up there from Ihitto versus Luvnest, who's fighting in the south, not in the north. Fighting here for the Soviet Union, for the glory of socialism, with mechanized support, shock rifle and terror tactics, forming up the 22nd Rifle Corps. We got all infantry bullets here for both sides. We got conscripts contra there, so infantry for both sides. Interesting enough, though, of course, noting here that Ihitto is heading towards the west. He's not making a direct move for the fuel point. He's sort of grabbing other sort of easier points there. Well, I suppose other units moving over there, so a bit slightly broader approach there from the Wehrmacht. In the northwest, we do see Luvnest's more direct path. We do see a bit of barbed wire going up to sort of cover up certain elements, like for example this, well, basically tractor there of the German army, the Rauchenschlepper Ost, specifically sort of meant for sort of pulling around there in the more muddy environments of Eastern Europe. And fun fact about that one, there were actually some that were converted into tanks, so it's basically sort of slapping a large platform with a PaK-40 on it. Fun fact there. But 3 conscripts there, 2 grenadiers still here for Ihitto, flowing a bit of manpower, grenadiers versus conscripts here. Troops flying up there, and looks like he's of course going to take that circular path here, taking the points there, then moving towards the cut-off. Generally figuring, you know, I'm not going to be able to take these points here anyways, and particularly the fuel pods, sort of connect them in time, so might as well grab some of the other points here in the process. 3rd Grenadiers caught no sign of MG42 of Ihitto. Rifle shots there, sort of constantly peeking back and forth there. He's hoping maybe that he can catch Ihitto off guard, but Ihitto's basically going, "Nein, this is not how it's going to work, mein Kamerad." 4 conscripts there, we got 3 conscripts there. We also need an extra engineer unit here. Good Kosmin, he's going to quickly set up a building then. Special Valve Command, also support weapon company there. Both the options there for Luvnest, or he might be planning something else entirely, but considering they're swinging in towards the base, I imagine they're planning on building something. There we go, pushing for the fuel, so that way he's going for both fuel points going off. Ihitto a bit based to the conscripts, tying down the grenadiers, actually slowed down. Ihitto's moved towards the fuel point. We've got more grenadiers, we've got 4 grenadiers there. 4 grenadiers, pretty heavy stuff there, no MG42s, which could otherwise have been used to slow down the advances of Luvnest, maybe push back some squads earlier on. So in that regard, you know, Ihitto is in certain extent, he's actually sacrificing map control. That's certainly an easy way to just, you know, push back Luvnest right off the bat. Bit risky there, of course. And he could go for 4 grenadiers and an MG42, though it is one I'm seeing increasingly less. Which certainly has been a very common path there, of course, of the Wehrmacht for the last few months. So I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. That is what happens there. Pioneers being pushed back here by engineers, though. Troops advancing forwards. There we go. Conscripts now basically going to be shot out there. Units in heavy cover, while they are also, they're basically sort of outnumbered here by the grenadiers. There we go, pushed away. Fuel point finally secured there for Deutschland. Support on company up, so that opens up for Maxims and mortars, and of course the field gun there for Luvnest. All 3 could be options, though of course Maxims here with all the grenadiers, maybe, or a pair of mortars. And there we go, finally an MG42 there for Ihitto, also barbed wire here to make it a bit harder to sort of grab that point, also make it a bit harder to move about there. I mean, that is one thing to just do with barbed wire. I mean, just sort of random strips here and there can make it a lot harder for your opponents to move about. For example, and can get a bit more time to sort of shoot them down. Cover there being denied. Another shootout here, we got engineers with flamethrowers versus grenadiers, but also got the country basically right here. Luvnest has got the overall advantage versus the grenadiers. There's no heavy cover for the grenadiers, there's light cover, and they basically are outnumbered. Had he had an MG42 here, things could look different. That could actually have punished Luvnest quite badly, but again, only grenadiers. MG42 only arrives about now, so right here, strong push there from Luvnest, breaking through the centre of Ihitto. Grenadiers still operating a bit on the flanks. We also pioneers being pushed back here by the engineers over there. Lots of barbed wire here, basically. Now, comrades, no one shall have the wood. Buddies, that's not what we're here to do. Oh. Sandbags here, good job there. It's going to make it even harder here for Ihitto to then break off. This is a bit of a pin. And MG42 can, of course, help a bit, but, of course, with heavy cover there, they are... Oh, looks like they're just going to get it in the right angle and suppress some of the troops there. Not bad, and they'll go with the defender suppressed. The attackers will be easily able to close in, taking up there at the same time. Maxim out here for Luvnest. So machine gun from since the time of the SARS, based on the, well, Maxim machine gun, which was originally, I think, British made, though they quickly replaced it later with the Vickers. The Germans, by the way, in World War I also made use of the Maxim, their own variant of it, which they call the MG8. Mines there, engineers slowly falling back. Comes there taking a bit of damage as they rush for the building. Took a bit of a exposed path there. Ihitto in this case was able to punish them quite harshly. Grenades pushing them again. Quick part by Ihitto now, they cover there in future battles. Good job there by Ihitto. In fact, could use it then to actually hold the territories. Right now, it's actually working a bit against Luvnest. He could have pushed up a bit closer to the point there, making it much harder for Ihitto to then use the sandbanks, but of course, sort of a minor thing there. Engineers laying down more mines here. Good job there by Luvnest. Good job. Guns being pushed back. Also note, no mid-game analysis. This is a very long match, so it'll be all in one go. I might even try and speed it up here and there, just in case. So try and keep it a bit, shorter for your sakes. No, whether not everybody has an hour to spare on these things. But there you go, like the Mechanized company being set up by Ihitto and Deutschland. Grabbing points there, more mines, good job there, aggressive mining there from Luvnest. And very close there to Ihitto's territories, going to make any sort of initial push there very difficult, very painful. I mean, he does have minesweepers, but of course at the same time he's going to have to take out every path, and he's probably not going to do that, so any one bit of harassment there is definitely going to encounter a few troubles. Maxim versus MG42 grenadiers moving up with some rifle grenades, most likely. Good hit there. Contact moving up, then gaining grenadiers. No cover, no light machine guns either. In fact, most of the cover here has been shattered. The grenadiers there fighting away heroically against the Russian hordes. Ultimately, though, to fall back. Got to push here. Minesweepers. Very lucky he sent it in there, those two mines. Otherwise, that could have ended up as a very, very bloody and costly assault there for Ihitto. It's continuing to fall back. And there we go, half-track on the way. I think with all the infantry has a half-track is a very good move there for the German player. Can allow him to keep the attacks going much better, and also ensures that one of the Grenadiers' larger weaknesses, which is the low number count, doesn't become out such a big issue in the longer run in saying a push, because again, he can just keep reinforcing them on the front. So I mean, in that regard, if you're going sort of a infantry aggressive play style, half-track is generally a good idea. I mean, you can also use command bunkers, but a half-track generally sort of tends to work quite well with it. So right here, Ihitto is making a very good choice considering his initial force composition there. So thumbs up there, thumbs up. I mean, I see so many players, and have seen so many players, go on a lot of Grenadiers, and then they never just go for a half-track, which also means they're so easily contained. Because again, without that, the Grenadiers are offensively, while they do have a lot of firepower, they cannot maintain momentum for a very long period of time, meaning any sort of decently executed defense can very quickly rob it of momentum and stop it in its tracks. We've got a tank of a tank come out up here for Luvnest, taking advantage of the resource advantage, will quickly rush for armor. Good job there, good job there. Mittlere Schützenpanzerwagen there crashing into walls. Apparently Dietrich had a bit too much schnapps.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Going for the cut off there first. Moving ahead with Pioneers first. Good job, in case there's also been a demo charge, which is something Luvnest could have done there if he'd feeling, pretty mean. But there you go, half-track support again, it's showing. And again, nope, can just reinforce the grenades. Again, it does allow him to sort of, be a lot more aggressive and keep up the momentum on the assault much better, and also maintain the defense much better. In that regard, a half-track is very much, again, if you're playing even decently heavy on infantry, pretty much a must, I'd say. But there you go, MD42 supporting from the nearby building. Very strong position here with the half-track the Grenadiers. It's going to be very difficult here to sort of root out Ihitto immediately. He's going to really have to launch an assault from both sides, and armor support will be necessary. No anti-tank guns here, nor any take-up there from Ihitto. Of course, he could go mobile defense for a Puma at his opponent to sort of counter any sort of light vehicles. We've seen that happen before. Fuel pond there being secured though. Troops falling back there. Going to the centre victory point. We still see the Ihitto push a bit contained, but again with a half-track, he should have a much better potential now, sort of really doing some damage, then again gaining some territory. And also 3 kills then in the half-track there, the Mittlere Schützenpanzerwagen. Maxim coming there, by the way. Not bad, not bad. T-70 light tank there arrives for Luvnest. Get a pack 40 there, Ihitto probably asking he's going to get hit with armour. No further sign of a doctrine, T-70 sets out there. There was also the T-60 actually, which had 2 machine guns on the mount. I believe they were heavier caliber machine guns. Little fun fact there. But they did not see much use. And there, got quick rifle grenade, constant push back, max on fire here, dealing with some other grenadiers there. Not close enough to the half track. I mean, he could have rushed down the half track, popped them in, and then sort of moved them away more safely. And that got, you know, half track turned out to be a bit helpful versus suppressive elements. Pack 40 is there, slowly being pushed ahead there. He's in there rolling about. Beep, beep. Got to push out from the right flank. So occupied his force a bit in the centre, feeling the right flank might be open. We got Luvnest pushing for that again. He could also try a fresh push up the left flank and try to draw away some of Ihitto's forces there as well. Grenadiers joining in. Then we got light machine guns, MG42 setting up there. Max caught a bit much there, half up, T70 joining in. Almost got a grenade squad there, right? Almost, there you go, pack 40 hits, pack 40 hits. So right here, Luvnest's assault is not quite having as much success there versus Ihitto's defences. The half tank also providing quite a helpful there of machine gun fire, 4 kills already. Overall providing a nice support element for Ihitto. And certainly a potent upgrade already, or choice they already say. Going for the fuel point again, even if the central assault is failing, of course, Luvnest has more targets in mind and will deny territory that way and resources to Ihitto. So overall, good tactical execution there by Luvnest. Ihitto keeping up the pressure though. Of course, perhaps a bit too focused on the centre. Malta here, not a bad idea. I mean, if he's sort of going to sort of form up more static defence, then Malta can be a good job. Or can at least just smoke it up, sort of charge at it and force it back. But there you go, sandbags again. Not great at the half tank. You could consider maybe a Flammpanzerwagen there, Mr. Ihitto. The 3rd Panzer Division. Nothing further here. I mean, he could take up. He's got the resources to do so. He could add in something more here. Panzer Grenadiers. Or maybe the 222. I don't know, but there you go. Half to sort of spearheading the initial effort. Grenadiers make support and straight into the minefield. Ah, oh, good lord. Looks like in this case, though, basically Luvnest decided it wasn't worth to hold on much longer and just retreat as quick as he could. Push here, stops pretty well abruptly due to the MG42 suppressors there. More mines going down. Luvnest not the type to give up on those. Good job. And there we go, mortar fire down. Excellent hit. Wipes half the MG42 crew. T70 quickly follows up there. Almost got it, almost got it. Only poor Fritz and Heino there managed to make it out of it. The rest though quite dead. Getting a second pack 40 here. He could take up, but looks like he's sort of a bit more worried. Wants that more anti-tank weapons. We got nothing further here from the tank of tank command. All sort of tech up there from Luvnest. He could, you know, say get in another T70, and that could probably have rushed here, or an AA half tank, or say some SS6s. I mean, a few options here for Luvnest, but seems like he's got another thing in mind here. Still keeping up a certain fluid approach here, ensuring he doesn't just bash his head into a wall here, which would only benefit Ihitto. Second pack 40 there arriving. But again, considering he's got so much infantry, I do think though Ihitto should try and be more aggressive. Mine demo charge there right in front of it, the victory point, good. When if you're going for such an heavy infantry approach and a half, I mean, you really sort of benefit more from being aggressive rather than just standing out doing not too much with it. Parnisa versus conscript enough. He's not setting up the demo charge. I think sort of hoping to load a bit further forward. Oh! Then he sets it off. Got the Grenadier squad there entirely. A wipe there against Ihitto. There goes he's going to make a strike on the right flank. Due to the worry about pack 40s, he does not pursue too far. Disrupting the centre, mortar fire raining down there. Very close to getting off a hit there, otherwise smoke screen here would be a good job there, I think. In particular, were to get a second T70, lay down the smoke screen, then charge straight through and hopefully ensure the pack 40s can't get off too many hits. And we've got a doctrine from Ihitto, and we also, by the way, got tattered tactics from Luvnest, but from Ihitto we got Mechanized. He's already got access to the Mechanized group, smoke bombs, scopes, we can soon get command tanks, and a Leichtes Feldhaubitze, which has been buffed, of course, with more shots. No sign there of the flame projectors, the Flammpanzerwagen. Sandbag about by again against the cover. Because they're taking quite a bit of damage, and again, note his infantry sort of works together with the half tank, ensuring they can reinforce. And there you go, the half tank does score some kills there. 8 kills actually. It's doing pretty well though, actually, for Ihitto. Besides just reinforcing. T-70 slowly moves up here. Pack 40 actually a bit too close, perhaps, you know. In this case, though, also makes use of the building to ensure the Pack 40s can't get an easy hit here on him. Nice lecture there by Luvnest. Another push up the centre. In this case, encounters several angry grenadiers. Fuel pumping your tank. There you go. T-70 sneaks up again. There you go, though. Pack 40 hit back. Still halfway to victory 2. Could be aiming here for a KV-8. Be an interesting move as well. I mean, considering all the fuel harassment he has done, though, I could see it working, though. I mean, Ihitto doesn't have much fuel, and of course, getting a command tank certainly will limit his options there for dealing with the KV-8. He's only going to have the 2 Pack 40s to deal with it. No tech up or anything. Rather risky there from Ihitto. Not necessarily what I'd recommend. Of course, he might be able to pull it off. And what is this? We get a howitzer up from Luvnest. The ML21 and 52mm. Propaganda chargely they're going down the central German positions, pinning down the pioneers before retreat. But there you go, with the command tank and the Pack 40s, we see a push there forwards. Half track not supporting, no, half track not supporting it. Command tank there blasting with machine guns and main gun. We're seeing Luvnest's lines here being thrown into disarray. We got the T-70 unable to do anything. In fact, he's got nothing to actually counter it. In fact, counters the howitzer, gets a set the SU-76 and a field gun. Stepping down his hand, he can sort of counter that Panzer IV command tank, which is causing a bit of a mess. He almost got the T-70, almost got it. Driving past his own mine, could be dangerous. And there we go, Mamanov, T-70 kaput. Light arm of the T-70, no match there for the low velocity 75mm gun there. The command tank, Pack 40 is rolling back. SU-76 close to halfway done. And fun fact about the SU-76, it was actually based on the T-70 chassis. Which was basically sort of one reason the German army, but also the Soviet army, actually went for assault guns. That usually meant you can fit much bigger guns on a smaller chassis that could otherwise not fit it in if you had to use a turret. One of the reasons why the Suki or Stuk 3G was so prevalent also. I mean, it wasn't just as effective, it was also rather cost effective, since it only meant, you know, they had to only modify the Panzer III production line a bit, but still get something pretty potent out of it. They're moving about. Command tank fires over. There we go. We got the field gun. We got the SU-6 there. Command tank being forced back. Gun is in. Oh. There we go. Quick barrage. Luvnest striking quick. And there we go. Hans, Helmut, and Friedrich dead. It's a nice strike here from Sergeant Petrov and his boys. MD-42 catching the Indians up close. Almost with 2. And there we go. Command tank gets off another hit. 40s have been slightly more spread out. Half track has been repaired. No take up there from Ihitto still. A bit dangerous there. In particular for Luvnest supposed to get another SU-76. Bit of a shootout there though. Engineers versus pioneers, both with minesweepers. Command tank restraints along how with it. Fire here with the field gun. Of course, we still got the Soviet mortar. He could probably move a bit closer here, so cover the area here more better. And there we go, we got the field gun now bombarding. The MD-42 mortified joining in, they're almost wiping it. Very close, they're very close. No take up from Ihitto, a bit of resource there being floated. Relying a lot here on the command tank, leave your fields, Panzerwagen sort of turn things around, and also to push his assaults. And it looks like Ihitto's actually largely forgotten about the entire west. He's not really pushing, he's not really harassing here. Which again is also allowing Luvnest to sort of focus his efforts here, so... I mean, he's also going to really maximise the effort of his command tank. He needs to sort of spread out Luvnest, sort of be able to more easily get some targets there, isolate to deal with them, rather than ensuring he can also be supported by the SU-6 or the field gun at the same time. So, you know, that would be a good tactical decision there by Ihitto. Engineers are taking some nasty hits there, rifle going off as well. And wiped. Command tank this one gets the console, got them all, got them. And we actually got a KV-8 out here from Luvnest. KV-8 flamethrower tank. Fire-breathing armoured dragon. And there you go, Gunner's immediately bursting into flames there. SU-6 moves ahead. Oh, Panzerfaust! This could be a bad move here by Luvnest, got nothing to cover it. He could try and rush the... Oh dear, there we go. Knocked out. Bit of a loss there for Luvnest. See the grenadiers to the wipe, though. Almost, but not quite. So a KD-8 there from Luvnest. We also got mines here guarding against an immediate rush into his base. Command tank's going to need repairs. Half tank's still looking good. Still could benefit from a flamethrower up here, but looks like he's just sort of basically pulled it away from frontline duty instead of saying just some aggressive pushes on the other side. Still no tech up, not entirely sure what Ihitto was thinking. We're 20 minutes into the game, and well, he's not really teching up. He's basically relying on the command tank for all things, which is a bit risky. Also, manpower being floated. Could be he might be aiming here for the lightest Feldhaubitz. Better on the Indy-42. Luvnest probably could consider maybe some flanks here from the west to get behind Ihitto's positions. But it seems like both players have basically forgotten that this part of the map exists. It's just basically all here. Kind of a bit of a nasty habit some players get into. They sort of all of a sudden end up getting sort of part of the map, and thus the flanks that are cut possible there. Comes to the trump there with the command tank. 12 kills, veteran 2-1. After slowly advancing, taking a nasty hit there from the field gun. Going to have to pull that one back again already. Nothing further here from Luvnest base. I mean, he could try and take up AC-76s. I mean, there are options there, but none of them seem to be really taken. Ford is moving up. Grenadiers joining in. Ooh, almost got wiped. Almost. Almost. So close there. So close. Yet so far. He's still not taking out. Building a howitzer. Meanwhile, we've got Luvnest pushing it again. Then again, no, there's sort of a lack of efforts here. It's all towards here. And you need to. Oh, nasty encounter to the Grenadiers. Wiped. Didn't even get past the fence there. You've got hit there. Forcing away the command tank. Points here a bit exposed. The Pack 4 being pulled back. Maybe if he were to rush him with the KD, he might actually have a chance of wiping him there. However, slight. And there you go. Tech up finally mechanized armor company here for Luvnest. So it's not just going to line the lighter vehicles, and the KD-8 is going to go for something a bit heavier. In the meanwhile, though, looks like Ihitto's bringing up the bigger guns here. Lighter Feldhaubitz being brought up. The lighter howitzers, those are available to any German division, if they weren't. The self-propelled would also like them the same, the Vespa, and of course there was the Hummel, which we know from the first company of heroes, but there was also the Vespa, which utilised that gun there, and were generally also a bit more common. Cards there halted by a single brave Grenadier squad, MD-42 they're filing away. Altman Schultz continues to do about then his Fields Panzer looking for easy targets while he waits for some actual Panzer's command to arrive. They're going to get himself a good hit there. Quick rough hit there on the Maxim. Ford is up here actually in the centre open. Rather risky there by Ihitto, rather risky, not entirely sure what he's thinking, besides not taking up. Though he's got the howitzer almost ready there, almost ready. And there we go. Shooting there, bit of shooting. Go. Howitzer firing away. Is it straight into the enemy base here? Oh, right here against the howitzer. First shot misses though. Second shot hits some shrubbery. Luvnest is beginning to lose ground. Hits the command tank and everything else here. Even with the KD out, he's not quite getting as much traction. There he goes straight into the Pack 4 here. He could just try and drive by him. There goes shot going past. We got a Panzerfaust down the end. Even then the KD's all close here. One kit Pack 4 they cleared out, but the country the other one could be cleared out here. The cruise gun shield is not working. Not against these fires of hell being unleashed against him. And there you go. Wiped as well. Both Pack 4s there could be secured here by Luvnest. That would definitely be a huge problem there for Ihitto, who's then going to be facing against two of those. But also make any other army gets a lot harder to maintain. Howitzer. Really impressive barrage, but really lousy results. Oh no! Rolled back over some grenadiers trying to survive them. He just got so many corpses being pushed around. And we finally got a Flampanzerwagen up here, though he seems to still be sort of using more of a passive mode. You know, if you're going to get a Flampanzer, you need to try and push a bit aggressively. And again, you know, west flank, west flank, west flank. Same for Ihitto, Luvnest, who's finally sort of beginning to realise, oh right, there is the left side of the map. It wasn't just something, you know, in the myths that old people would only talk about while drunk. There you go, another barrage here from the howitzer. Straight into the base this time around. Ooh, direct hits. No one killed though. I'm sure they were shot this time around. Shit, the Germans can actually hit. Ish.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Oh, good lord, there we go. 8 men dead, including several medics. In fact, all their medics are dead. Now things are a bit more dangerous here for Luvnest. We also got a bombing strike going on here. Right at the headquarters, getting the medics in return there. Vengeance for the medics. Though, come, let's start. He might disagree with if he was worth 200 munitions.
We need target coordinates.
12 kills there. All of a sudden, that howitzer has already made itself pretty useful. Meanwhile, so more to continue to fire away. They're halfway to victory 3. Push for the fuel point again. The quick stop. The command tank almost victory 2. Almost victory 2. Just a bit more damage. Just a bit more. Ein bisschen mehr. And there we go. Grenadiers arriving. Panzer IV sets about there. And more to find the Grenadiers. Almost got an entire lot wiped out. And there we go, good hit on the Flampanzerwagen there from the field gun. And the Pak 40 almost got it. I suspect they were the command tank's presence there. Saved it. Maybe. Still a lot of anti-tank bombs there available for Luvnest. For Ihitto, we are still not seeing a single tech up those howitzers ready to fire again. There we go. Whoa, 5 kills then. The howitzers and Pak field gun there could be hit by the next shot for all we know. That howitzer is quickly paying off for itself after the initial failed barrage. There you go, command tank getting to charging into Russian infantry field guns, still blasting away through the hedgerows. Howitzers shattering the shrubbery, and there we go. Panzerfaust and the KV-8 right in front of the Pak 40 there, taking heavy damage. And there we go, mortar crew wiped out from the face of this earth. 25 kills on the howitzer. Command tank continues to fire away with the rest. Propaganda totally going down here in the central position as well. KV-8 knocked out. Further casualties inflicted upon the Russians. Troops trying to get away there. Mortar recruit. Bit risky there in the middle of an artillery zone. Looks like the barrage though has ended for now. Heavy casualties on both sides. Nothing from the Mechanized armor company. He's got plenty of fuel. The manpower, of course, what's the problem here? Due to the severe artillery here from the howitzer, which is closing in on Veterancy 2. And once it hits that, it's only going to get more uncomfortable here for, well, Luvnest, not for Ihitto, obviously, is going to be enjoying this. In terms of artillery, what the Germans were good at, they were actually sort of reasonably accurate with artillery. They were also tactically competent. They were also pretty decent at the whole avoiding counter-artillery fire. The problem with the German artillery, though, rather was the fact they were not really good at coordinating it on a larger scale, beyond the tactical. They never really had sort of any actual organic organisation for it, and generally they sort of had to form up separately every single time they wanted to do it, a separate artillery command, which rather gave them some problems. That, and they generally also lacked ammunition for it on sort of larger scales, unless they're sort of specifically prepared for larger operations. So a lack of ammunition compared with no real ability to sort of specifically organise it, compared to the Americans, where it's sort of much more organic, plus of course not a lack of ammunition, whereas the Russians, to a certain extent, they could coordinate it, but never really on a tactical level. strategically they were great, and they could also just basically, you know, fire a lot of it. So there are some differences there. Artillery fire there versus the MG42, almost touching 3. And there you go, Veteran Tier 2 on that howitzer. Still no sign of making it further from Luvnest, who's got no armour, yet Ihitto, oh, he's finally taking up 30 minutes in the game, that's half an hour. He finally sort of moves towards something bigger. Despite having a lot of fuel, despite having a lot of munitions, I really think here Ihitto might have missed an opportunity to really push an advantage, and he's actually going for Tier 4 here, which easily I think could have done much sooner. Maybe had a Panther or Sturm Panzer out much sooner, but there you go. Flam Panzer is going to repair, still hasn't done too much there since he got the upgrade, and again, the west side is like magically non-existent within Ihitto's mind. Which again does feel like a bit of waste of all the infantry he has, but he doesn't even try to use any of it to harass, maybe cut off some fuel from Luvnest, who's got a ton of it as well, though so far Luvnest is not quite getting anywhere with it. Got all the anti-tank guns there moving about. A tiny little parade, if you will. Minor shootout there. KV-8 serving as the only cover there in the middle of the road for any of the sides, but there we go. So far Luvnest though is monopolising it, though they're going to be doing their best to eject the Russians. Maxim firing a bit of covering fire there. Very close to Infantry 3 though, very close to Infantry 3, grenadiers moving into it. Getting suppressed in the middle of the road, bad spot to be suppressed in. More grenadiers moving up, could try and get them as well. Or not, very close to Infantry 3, very close, so close. So far it's just basically sort of fighting over the central victory point. Neither side really gaining any lead because there's sort of no overall build of tactics or strategy from either side. Despite, for example, again, there's a huge open path here where, for example, Ihitto could try and, you know, deny Luvnest his southern victory point. So further pushing around there. And there you go, Veteran Tier 3 on the Maxim, Veteran Tier 3. Artillery fire there, trying to get the Maxim pushing forwards, they're pushing forwards. Large push here, large push. Heavy Panzer Corps not get up here for Ihitto again, he's got plenty of resources, does practically utilising. There you go, anti-tanker turning up. Panzer 4 there, taking an awful lot of fire, almost knocked out in one volley. All it takes is in fact one more shot. This gets repaired. Field gun barraging as well. How to continue to fire away. In this case, they're not quite getting any kills this time around. In fact, we're now seeing Ihitto losing ground, being pushed back here. The 3 anti-tank guns being supported here, ensuring he can't use his sort of primary access to the command tank or the flamethrower. He moves it in though. That's a bit reckless, and there we go. Immediately knocked out. A bit unfortunate there for Ihitto. Could have been avoided. MG42 that caught off guard with the conscripts, rapidly pushed off while continuing to push up here. Nice assault there, more pioneers arriving. Need that heavy Panzer Corps up, and I think Luvnest really shouldn't consider getting out some armor. I mean, a T-34-76 could be good. Katyusha or say the H-85. Mines going off there, leaving many conscripts there. There's the S-mines fly out of the ground and explode in their faces. Other barrels already. Straight into the base. Getting a T-70. As they're getting pinned down, getting killed. But now the Maxim is getting attacked here from both sides. Spark grenades going off as well by the looks of it, the sound of it. We'll be able to escape here. MG42 actually stolen away, nicely done there. Only problem here is the Maxim might be retreating straight into the artillery barrels here if he's not fortunate. In which case, I mean, that would be pretty good there if Ihitto could wipe that Maxim. Will it happen though? Or can he get escaped within time? Or will the shield simply not hit? Ooh. Looks like Lady Luck favoured Luvnest there. And there you go, heavy Panzer Corps for Ihitto. Panthers would be an option, Storm Panzers as well. There we go, howitzer barraging anew already. And eventually we can basically almost begin firing as soon as it's done with this barrage. 31 kills though, it's definitely paid itself off, I'd argue. And it is pinned down there. Max with an MB42 playing to himself a quite potent combo. And then he's charging up with T70, though if he's looking for spotting, maybe he should just use recon mode, you know, increase the line of sight. It looks like he's getting up as close as he can, and there we go. Coordinates giving in precision bombing strike. There we go. Howard's annihilated. The crew shattered. The T-70 was knocked out here. I mean, had he used recon mode, he probably could have gotten it back out there in time, I think. But, oh well. Either way, though, the artillery has been silenced. Small relief there for Luvnest and his forces. The base, though, has seen better days. And we got another KV-8 here from Luvnest. Ihitto could go for a Panther now, though. Austrian Panther just needs to go for something. Come on, Ihitto. Now he's going for a Panzerwerfer. That's not going to help. At least not right away. Of course, with all the anti-tank guns, eventually it would be a good idea to help try and deal with them. Mountain they're taking numerous hits, close to Veteran 3, KV-8 moves forward for the centre. Nothing to stop it, there's only platform there. Go counter the Panzerwerfer, getting a Panther instead. Much better there from Ihitto. He can always get a Panzerwerfer afterwards. Target weak point, heat arm going off. KV-8 got the arc of fire there. Luvnest once more on the offensive. Oh, we finally got a bit here moving up the left flank there from Ihitto. Took him bloody long enough. Panther halfway done. Still really nothing here from Luvnest. I mean, he's built the Mechanized armor company, but yeah, there's yet to really appear anything from it. Mortar fighting very heroically as well. Another push here from Ihitto. Oh dear, looks like the Veteran 3 Maxim there got wiped out. Tragic loss right there for Luvnest. But there you go, Panzerkampfwagen 5. Rolling ahead, rolling ahead.
Awaiting command, standing by. Panzer here.
MG42 there. Back to just keep it moving up though. Pack 4 race, of course, got the Panther race John as well. There is high velocity in the family gun. There we go. Good hit on against the KV-8. Target weak point as well. That's going to make things easier for the Panther to knock it out. Anti-tank doesn't need where to support. Almost got it. One more hit. And there we go. KV-8 knocked out. Bursting into flames. Panther though taking a few hits there. Veterans on both Pack 40s, by the way. Definitely dangerous there for Ihitto. But of course, now he could get a Panzerwerfer, maybe even two to sort of deal with the anti-tank guns. If he can deal with those, that would pretty much be it, I think, for sort of Luvnest resistance. He could also then follow up with the Sturmpanzer after the Panzerwerfer or the Panzerwerfers. Come out to an engaging conscripts, rattle for the fuel again. Bit of lighter movement on the left flank.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Nothing further here though from Ihitto, despite having the resources.
The enemy has driven a wedge in
Pendulum
our
on the
lines.
Panther. From Luvnest is just moving up the Pack 40 zone to sort of catch the enemy armour. Nothing further. Oh, getting a Panzerwerfer there. Panzerwerfer there. Good. Leute. And we got a demo charge. Interesting decision to place it right there rather than, say, where the enemy might actually, be more likely to hit it.
We claimed it for the fatherland.
Curious as to what the Luvnest had in mind with that one. Can this stop with the Maxim? Nothing further from the Mechanized Hammer Company. I mean, with the Panther out initially fire, but also a good choice, a bit more mobile. Of course, he wants to blast his way through. A pair of Katyushas, I think, could also be a good choice there. Panther moving ahead there, and there you go, all three anti-tank guns blasting away, almost got it, no target weak points, so probably, I think there was an attempt there actually, but it failed. And he is getting the Katyusha. He is getting the Katyusha. Another skirmish in the centre, and there we go. Ihitto's finally pushing across the left flank a bit more aggressively. Finally, it really took him some time there. Mortar's getting off, got him with grenadiers. Now he cancelled the Panzerwerfer, so what is Ihitto's thinking? Is it another Panther? Or is it the Sturmpanzer? Either way, you know, something a bit more explosive would be a good job here. I'll just shatter the infantry and try and get those field guns and anti-tank guns.
Rocket launcher on the field. Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
There we go. Katyusha rocket launcher has arrived to the front.
Awaiting command.
To blast away at the fascist foes. He's instead going for a mortar. No Panzerwerfer.
Panzer 4 ready. We have taken.
Seems like some fuel and manpower vanished somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where.
Securing our territory.
Katyusha blasting away. First barrage there from Luvnest. A rather good target there too. But he doesn't quite get the best hits there. Got the mortar and the portfolio though. Never mind, never mind. 7 kills there and 2 support weapons. And now, in fact, that leaves only the Panther to deal with armor assault. Now he's going for the support armor core. Now that strikes me as an interesting decision. Not necessarily one I agree with, but I mean, once you have that, you know, why not? For example, either go for a Panther, Sturmpanzer, Panther. I mean, what does he specifically want from the support armor core? We got another KV by the way up for Luvnest, who really seems to like those flamethrower tanks in this match. So what is Ihitto thinking?
Reinforcements complete.
He's going for an Ostwind. I mean, certainly has a bit of mobility in some regards than the Sturmpanzer, but of course not quite as armoured, nor does it simply have the explosive power or the ability to sort of, you know, bombard. But looks like he's aiming for the Ostwind here. And that could also work out. So the Ostwind Flak Panzer. Hadn't really counted on that one, but indeed he's in the fight from the Panzer 4. Looks like he might be planning some kind of flank assault there from the KV on the west flank. Good, or maybe not. Hard to say, hard to say. There's a pushing up from the front there. Maxim stopped, well, by the command tank there. No real chance versus that. Ooh, grenadiers are wiped out by combined KV and mortar shot. Nasty work there, nasty work. They're closer to 23. Panther holding itself back there, not really a lot of engagements. And there we go, Flak Panzer arriving as well. Flak Panzer. Goes straight for the KV-8. And the Katyusha raises ship again. We got the command tank moving up there. Still no real move here towards the fuel point or the victory point. I mean, that tends again, they're sort of largely focused on the centre victory point. Everything else sort of seems secondary, which does sort of limit the range of their movements to a certain extent. And of course, anything Ginobili, I mean, so far Luvnest really been the only one to really have razzed the other side's fuel point. Ihitto really hasn't gone that far. And he's going for a second Ostwind. How often do you see that? Not very, actually. I mean, 2 Ostwinds. Very rare, very sort of heavy anti-infantry focus there from Ihitto. It's probably home to maybe catch the anti-tank that have gotten this wiped in second. I mean, that could work. First Katyusha barrage right there from Luvnest, flying across the skies. And there you go, the second Flak Panzer. How often do you see that, really? Still no sign of any tanks. I mean, he's basically really relying on those anti-tank guns to sort of try and catch the enemy armour and knock it out. Forming up his little own pack front there. The German tactics, which the Soviet by the way was very quick to adapt to their own methods. There you go. Panther versus KV-8. Flak Panzer's command taking up there. Command taking a lot of hits there from the Flak Panzer. There we go, turning back to see with the Panther. There we go, there we go. Nicely executed here, nicely executed. Command tanks are pulling, there we go. Panther taking heavy hits, there could be one, could be one. Veteran 3 on the command tank, Veteran 3, there we go. Anti-tank is getting cleared out. Panther knocked out by a mine, we still got the command tank operating. SU-5 on the way for Luvnest. Veteran 3 on the field, and there we go. White, but the command tank also gets knocked out. Down to 2 flak panzers, tearing apart infantry and field guns alike. Devastating stuff there, devastating. Both sides, they're heavily hammered. But I think Ihitto got that one worse. It's got fewer units overall. And already, of course, Luvnest bringing out SU-5 to counter the tanks, whereas Ihitto's got nothing. Bombing strike as well. He's basically ensured that the anti-tank guns can't be recovered. Clearly here, Luvnest is willing to ensure nothing falls into the hands of Ihitto. He does want to give him a slightest chance of turning things around there after so much has been destroyed. A bold and aggressive move there from Luvnest could turn out to be decisive as well. Their command tank falling back here from the harsh engagement in the centre. Ihitto will need to either get a command, well, Panther, or maybe follow up with some Stooges, because they're going to have to deal with the armour here. Infantry caught here by 1 flak panzer, second one joining in. 13 and 10 kills. There goes, 5 engages. And there we go, engineers wiped out. He could try and lay down a smoke bomb here. In fact, he's got so much munitions, there have been no mines laid down by Ihitto. My god. Smoke bombs, those smoke bombs would negate the SU-5's ability to hit it easily. Come on, smoke bombs. Nebeln. Schnell. But no sign of that though, no sign of that there from Ihitto. I do feel that's a bit of a missed opportunity there. No sign of Panther. He's getting a pack 40 to deal with things. Meanwhile, there goes your firing in on the hunt. No, pulls it back, pulls it back. Word here that Ihitto might have something to deal with it. We've got the MP40 coming there. CoH2 moving ahead very close to Veterans 1. And it is Oswin's such sneaky bit about. And there go straight down into the base. And it is getting out of the way. Plus again, he's also going to need several pioneers to repair things. Otherwise he won't be able to get his flak panzers into the battle anytime soon. And there you go, almost got a grenadier squad wiped. The situation for Ihitto is pretty grim at the moment, actually. Pack force getting hit from, getting hits on the SU-5, falling away, getting the grenades especially camp. Of course, still got the Pack 40 mines going down there. I mean, overall, Ihitto's, or Luvnest make better use of munitions than Luvnest. Ihitto not really, using it. No mines, no nothing. Do you feel that is a very poor decision? We finally got some pioneers arriving to repair things up. But it's going to take some time to get both flak panzers operational and certainly also help delay the Panther.
Is attempting to steal our sector.
Bit of movement there, bit of movement there.
Machine gun ready. There are no cowards here.
But now Luvnest has controlled the map rather decisively. I'm curious as to how Ihitto would try and turn this around. I mean, his force rather lacks certain elements to fully pull it off, I think. When he had some proper panzer forces over the flak panzers, he could try and pull off a flank there and deal with the tanks on the KV-8, but he doesn't quite have that. He's got flak panzers. Rifle grenade there fails to make any kind of impression upon the stout Russian men they're holding up behind the sandbag. Police continue forward again, getting held here by the MD-42. The lack of a half-tech to keep their offences up also is rather impeding Ihitto's movements here. Might get a wipe there though, might get a wipe. Oh, got him! Sergei did not make it back home. More contact around though for Luvnest, but that was, by the way, his last contact squad. Black Panther if we can. Veterans one of them almost ready. He's got the fuel for the Panther now, just needs the manpower, and he definitely should be setting up for that. Another Katyusha barrage here. Straight into the base home to get the enemy infantry. A nice little attack opportunity there. They should have continued to crawl around on the battlefield, ever searching out targets, which at the moment really aren't there because they're back in the base and there's nothing else to really try and search it up because he's only got flak panzers, which obviously have no chance versus an initiative 5. Even if they flank it, the chance of actually pulling it off are pretty minimal.
We have mine detectors. Now we can walk with confidence.
More demo charges, more mines, again, more... Oh, he's actually beginning to spend some of that munitions. That's always something there, and he's... Of all the things he could have gotten, he gets another command tank. I don't think that's really what he should be looking for at this moment. I do think he should be looking for something to deal with HD5, maybe the KV8 to a better extent. No, rather he's giving the HD5 with that move free reign, which of course leaves the rest of his force vulnerable as well. So not a move I disagree with. Luvnest, by the way, could consider not SU-5. No, he's going for T-34-76 this time around. Adding in some tanks to deal with the fascists. And this was going to do this there. Going for the cut-off point as well. Luvnest sort of really keeps pushing, he doesn't give up. Incendiaries, that looks like a new size maybe. Force to cancel their veteran view by the way, and his MG42. They push off Luvnest. There you go, cuts wiped out by the flak panzers again. Another unit wiped out. So he needs to not take those flak panzers lightly, particularly since Ihitto is working them together. Quick Katyusha barrage into the enemy base. Medic bunker destroyed. Infantry come for the headquarters and beds in there. Go charging in, and he got the Katyusha abandoned. And there you go. Almost got the KV8 as well. Almost got the KV8. Command tank moving up. So close to hitting the damn mines. My God. Flak Panzers need to pull back. Really trying to get it, but there you go. Shot time penetrating. There you go. Command tank hits the mine. We got the pack 40 moving up there. T-34-76 might be necessary to pull things together. Otherwise, smoke bombs with a good way to try and salvage the retreat here. Flak Panzer with a heavily damaged engine. T-34-76 moving up. Pack 40 to about deal with it. Almost got the HD5, there we go, HD5 kaput. Flak Panzer there firing rate, T-34 getting hits from the rear. And there go, Pack 40 down to half health on the T-34, can he get it? Propaganda till he, oh! Good Lord! Damn close there. He actually got the T-34-76 knocked out there as well. Wrecks the Katyusha on top of everything. Both flak panzers almost at T2. I'm actually surprised he pulled it off. But the Pack 40 had definitely proved sort of the winning effort. I imagine the command tanks aura made the flak panzers a bit harder to knock out. Good Lord. Getting more HD5s there though. Bit close though, bit close. But again, we still have one weakness. It's going to take ages for them to repair. He's getting more pioneers as he goes, but it's still going to take some time to get all of this stuff repaired, in particular that flak panzer with a burning engine. I can't imagine it's too comfortable in that turret looking at it. It's basically a bowl being cooked up.
A sector has been cut off.
Dieter, what's cooking? I think it's us, Heinz. Ah, Scheiße. KV8 striking forwards again. More grenadiers getting flambé. And there you go, Pack 40 with target. But oh, a bit too early on it though. A bit too quick on the trigger there, Mr. Ihitto. 15 kills on that MD42. Pretty good job there by Luvnest. Pretty good job there. And he's getting a Stug G. He is getting a Stug G now. Took him bloody long enough. will struggle against the Ihitto in particular if, say, Ihitto or Luvnest were to get another one. I mean, he could do that considering all the armor, and that would really give him a solid tank destroy contingent to sort of deal with most of the stuff here that Ihitto has at the moment. And there you go, he is getting a second Ihitto. He's getting a second Ihitto to support the first one. This is going to be nasty. This is going to be very nasty. There we go, Sturmgeschütz, gefechtsbereit. Second Ihitto almost ready then to fight for the Rodina. Mines down again. Luvnest never stops with that, which is good. And certainly gives him a quite big helping hand there versus his opponent. Mortar there has never been recruited, seems. Bit wasteful there, I think, by Ihitto. Just going to speed this up a bit. Grenadier push there, a bit blobby by Ihitto. Incendiary rounds out on the MD42. Good work then, there you go, both H-85s ready. Units are taken out. Ish. Looks like we're going to see a massive armor push. We've got a T-70 on the way here, but there we go. 2 flak panzers, 1 command tank, 1 Sturmgeschütz versus 1 KV-8 and 2 H-85s here. Both on focus sight, and there we go. Ostwind's taking hits. The Ostwind's taking hits from the 2 H-85s. Almost got 1 command tank. We've got the Stroop following up here. Pin bump seen on the way as well. Pack 40 supporting. Shots flying left and right there. KV-8 taking some shots. 1 flak panzer almost knocked out already. Another hit in the command tank. Stroop moving in there. Got a quick then H-85. And there you go, target weak point, heat round going through there. Command tank out of control though, looks like he hit a mine though, hit a mine. Stroop a bit exposed, and with the command tank knocked out, his vehicle flew a bit more exposed, down to 1 H-85, down to 1 H-85 here. KV continues to do what it can, then we got a T-70 jumping on the flanks, could try and get behind the Pack 40 and knock it up, which is vexing the fleet, but low in health. Stroop continues to move ahead here, another mine went off there, more damage to the flak punches. Those mines are definitely huge asset right there for Luvnest. Had he not been in for those mines, that battle I think would have swung much more greatly in Ihitto's favor. There you go, Pack 40 flanking, Pack 40 flanked by the T-70. He could even try and flank the Stug maybe. Blind H-5 to deal with more, but still, Stug trying to deal with, got an H-5 with it. First H-5 moves up there. I think he could try and turn off focus such and up. The flak panzer has been abandoned. The crew dead. Or worse, deserted. But there you go, almost got the Stug there, almost got it. Flak pants, oh, Pack 40 recruit, but there you go, KV-8 driving about it. The only thing that's currently saving it is the smouldering T-70, and that's going to end up soon. So Stug there, forced back for repairs. Got veterans 1, target beat point available. But sadly, it's not quite going to cut him, particularly not with the second H-5 there arriving for Luvnest. And also hit one he has is on more health than the Stug. There we go, almost got it, almost got it. One more hit, one more hit. Ooh, missed, missed. Target weak point went through there, and there we go though. In the end, didn't save it. Stug kaput. There's getting scorched horribly. Vetri 2 in the KV-8. Pack 40 almost got it there. Pack 40 almost got it. We got another Sturmgeschütz on the way. 43 victory points left here. Ihitto's forces though are in tatters. Absolute tatters. And quick poke there, repaying the issue 5. Thinking. And there we go, well played from Ihitto. Game over, surrenders, and right at the 1 hour mark. Game over. Lost right there for Ihitto, victory for Luvnest. Good use overall of Luvnest assets. The only thing he's surprised enough did not use for the shock troops. I mean, the howitzer wasn't finished, but there was a sort of use of it. You saw Katyushas, T-34 subscriptions, we saw S-85s, T-70s, SN-6s. The only thing we didn't see was AA half tracks there. So nicely done there by Luvnest. He could have been more aggressive on the flank, left flank. He could have tried to harass or get behind. You know, Ihitto a bit more. He could have pressed a bit more there. But overall, he did a good job. The harassing, cutting off the fuel several times. Never gave up. Get a good use of pressure. Good use of his force. I mean, he had a really nice force composition there compared to Ihitto, who relied too much on the grenadiers. He had the half track, but after a certain point, he got way too passive with it. Then all of a sudden, he basically threw it away. I mean, that was a promise. And Ihitto, on the other hand, could have made much more damage to Luvnest. He sort of pushed the left flank harder, but he never did. I think that's really one of Ihitto's big mistakes. He just sort of kept driving straight into the lines of Luvnest, and that was a bit problematic. He also, you know, have to question going for this one, the two panzers, when he could say going for another Panther or some Sturm Panzers or some Panzerwerfer. I mean, he never really made good use of the heavy Panzer Corps, which really begs the question, why did he bloody well go for it in the first place if he could just gone for this and, you know, make good use of it earlier on? I mean, there were some problems there with Ihitto's strategy on, so in terms of how he used the map, but also the force composition. And I think that really hurt him, also lack of MG42 as the game progressed. So there were some definite problems there for Ihitto, which in the longer run though, so of course while he fought well, he just wasn't quite enough there versus Luvnest. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you the Israel matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. This is Imperial Dane. Cheers, thank you for watching, and see you all tomorrow. Bye.